I'm here with Mr. Avi Pai, one of the bright students here at SF State. Avi is an engineering student who recently developed a heart rate monitor app for your Android or iPhone device. Avi, thanks for being here.
No problem, Casey. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about this app that you developed with you and your engineering team.
So this app goes along with another part that we built, which is the part that actually takes in your beat. So what it does is that it takes in, it's 3 leads, so it's very basic, it's used for portability. And it'll sense your heart rate and it'll show the actual output on your phone via Bluetooth. So this is with no wires, nothing like with that. And the cool thing about the app is that it's real time. A lot of ECG monitors that you have might buffer a little bit, or they might, take a little while to actually catch up, but this is completely real time.
Wow, nice. So I imagine that required a lot of research into coding and things like that. Tell me a little bit about that process. And
yeah, definitely. Since I'm more of an electrical engineer, so I know I'm basically educated to produce more of the analog part of to pick up the signals.
Like boards and
yeah, like with the boards, making with the resistors, capacitors, things like that. But
okay.
I mean, we also learned computer programming, but not that in depth.
Right.
So for this project, it was actually kind of a challenge because I had to approach it as a programmer, but it was great because I got to learn that part, and it's a part of. I feel like that's a field that's really going to take off in the future, and it's a great skill to have.
Nice. So tell us about the process and how you guys started, and what was the biggest challenge in producing this app.
Well, the cool thing was I got to start. A couple of my lab partners, Leaf and Jamie. We're all good friends, so it's really cool when you work with people that you can share ideas with and you're confident that they'll be able to work with you and work with them and get things done. And in terms of actually creating it, we came up with the idea of actually something we saw on YouTube. We saw this Japanese guy make it, and he was a grad student, and we're like, hey, he's a grad student, why can't we do it? We're undergrad, let's do it.
Yeah. And
that was the thing, basically. We set a challenge that was higher than what we expected, and we just tried to go after it.
Nice. So what are your future plans as far as this app is concerned? Are you guys planning on taking this to any sort of like fair or festival? Or
so we do have the engineering showcase. It is on May 17th. Mm-hmm. Everyone's invited to come.
Check it out.
Just check it out. Stop by our booth too. And yeah, and with that, future plans, we plan to try to see if we can in any type of way patent any type of idea that we might have had. The thing with this though is that there's actually a lot of patents that have already been done in terms of this, because big electronic companies, they have the resources and the the money to get anything they want really done.
Are there any apps that are similar to this one or that have been released recently that are kind of along the same lines? Or
there as far as I know, there are no apps that work with another product that's on the marketplace.
Oh,
so like
okay.
a legitimate product that that's marketed specifically to work with an app. I don't think they have something like that yet.
Yeah. Which
would be a cool idea, I think. I think, if you think about it in terms of like people that, work in the ambulance, they could really use that because it'd just be quick, and what would be even better would be if you could send it to the cloud and say you have like a doctor check and be like, okay, something's wrong, and then, tell somebody else like, okay, you should be doing this instead. It's all real time, yeah. That would be the great thing to get cloud integrated, but we just don't have the programming skills. So if you're interested, you can let me know.
Well, thank you very much for coming by, Avi.
No problem.
One of the many bright minds here at San Francisco State University. And we will be back next week. Thanks for tuning in and checking us out.